today's world is fused between virtual and digital.
I think it's how marketers grapple with the changing landscape.
So it is important that we understand that the boundaries are blurred, and therefore to provide customers the experience that allows them to engage in both the physical and the virtual world.
It's rapidly evolving, and I think a lot of people are throwing a lot of buzzwords out there called disruption marketing, called big data and all these things. And I think it's just another way of putting old forms of business into new channels.
It could be something that's totally out of what you expect from the status quo.
It's looking at the digital frontiers, looking at what other touch points that haven't been explored yet by marketers.
Like one of the examples I gave just now was on speakeasy bars. And that's a new reality, because in the past, location was important. Today, you could actually start a place and not tell anyone where it is, and it would still work.
It's really about understanding how social media works. It's about understanding how the millennials are being influenced by real marketing.
I think we're in an environment now where your user or your consumer will decide who, what, when, how, and at their own pace.
But if you look at new realities wholesomely, it's about an involvement of the market in the industry, the marketing for the in the industry, and also I think practices, and also talents.
It is a shift in consumer behaviors, a shift in technology, a shift in how people view things, a shift in lifestyle, and all these factors together gives you a perspective of what a new reality would be.
It's a great effort, especially for marketeers to see a different point of view.
It's really good, and I think from the first speaker, Rajate spoke about customer experience, and then to KJ talking about digitization.
Especially in today's digital age, it's not about selling a product, it's about selling an experience. So hearing people from various industries, would help.
I think the one key element is the fact that they're all talking about the customer, and the customer hasn't changed. Whether old or new, it's still always about the customer.
It's very interesting to learn different perspectives, I think. Different perspectives from different marketers, different brands.
Having a business here in Malaysia, I really get to understand better the different Malaysia, how the business world is like here, how the marketing world is like here. And I must say it's pretty different from Singapore. The pace is slightly different, and I think CMO really helps me understand on a deeper level how exactly the scene is like here.
Every time there's an element of surprise and there's an element that's different.
The key thing that I hope they will remember would be to focus on customer experience and less on the products.
It all starts with the customer. And I think the customer experience, how do you solve a customer issue or a customer problem? If you start with that, it's good. It's not about product pushing, but it's about solving a customer issue.
When you want to sell something, look at the entire journey of the customer. And I hope that's what the main takeaway would be.
It's really finding a niche. Don't be greedy to want it all. Just find someone who loves your brand and 10 people who like your brand.
What works for one company might not necessarily work for another company.
The word digital disruption came out quite strongly, which is something that we all know, but some of us may not be so sensitive to it in that application, or in applying that in our marketing practices.
Well, I hope that, people from salespeople, marketeers would learn about new ways of approaching their clients, and hopefully that will, also push our economy further.
It helps because it brings people together. A lot of times people are sitting in isolation. Here's an opportunity. One day you take time out from work, come here, get together, and kind of mix around. Who knows, great ideas might get inspired here.
It's in its third year. I'm pretty sure it's already helping shape and contribute to the industry in one way or another.
I think whoever's sitting at this conference has already making that conscious decision to change their organization.
I think more people should come, actually.
Well, I think it's really great when marketing giants from all over Asia and Malaysia come together to share and to gain insights together. I think everyone can get inspired in certain ways.
A platform like this encourages cross-collaboration between agencies as well as the client side, as well as solution providers.
Knowledge has to be shared. And yes, now in the days of internet, you can read about everything, but until you interact with other people, you don't really understand it. And I think that's really what these conferences are useful.